Hello everyone, this is Mighty Quinn, and today we're going to discuss how to do Red Star. I started a public one for a level 2 Red Star. I'm going to warp in all my ships. Okay. Before you do anything, I want you to look at the playing field. Notice the ships. Hit magnifying glass. Notice their speed, their hull strength, their damage. All this is considered on how to equip your battleship. Over time, these ships will multiply, as in there'll be numerous. Instead of one guarding a planet, there might be two on a level 3 Red Star. Maybe they'll have multiple guardians. Generally, the difficulty increases with each level you climb. So notice the planets. That's the first thing I want you to look at is planets. This is a level 1, this is a level 2, and this is a level 2. So you always want to go for the highest level planet. Why? Because of the shipments. That's 2 tons for this shipment on that planet. On the level 1, it's 1 ton. Not 1 ton, 1 ton shipment. So the heavier or the higher the level, the heavier it is, the more rewards it'll give you when you put it in the research station. So since this individual has cleared the planets, it'll be safe for us to send in our transport, because the enemy AI, our computer ships, will stay in combat with the closest battleship. So it's not gonna, your transport ships will not aggro. So if they're engaged, they're gonna stay engaged until either your ship is destroyed or their ship is destroyed. So I'm going after the higher level planet, and these right here are called modules. Sanctuary and trust. None of this is important right now, because at level 2 Red Stars, you'll have lower level ships that do not have space to have these modules. Like this one can only have 1. So, and even then, they don't even have to have that to be able to pick up shipments. So once your transport gets to the planet, you'll have this option to hit the shipments icon, select a shipment, and it'll load within 45 seconds or less. So once this timer reaches 0, it'll be 100% on your transport and ready for another one. Now, as you upgrade your transports, the more storage space they can hold. So starting out, you might be able to hold maybe 4 tons, but mine can hold up to, like, say, I don't know, what is it? I can hold 20 cargo slots, so I can hold all of them. Alright, so it's loaded. I'm going to go back in here and load the second one. Okay, and you notice a little status bar above it. Just, from afar, it can tell you its progress. Okay, and you can bring in as many ships as you want, or able. I think it's 2 battleships max and 3 transports. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've done a level 2 Red Star. But even before you go in, it's important you have enough hydro, because that's kind of like your gas in terms of, fuel. Hydrogen helps you move your ships around to star systems, jump them into new star systems, white stars. Anytime you move your ship, it's going to take hydro. Okay. Alright, so I've got 2, and I'm going to send them back to my warp gate. Or now they call them jump gates. Back then they called them warp gates. But you get the idea. Anything that has the word gate in it, that's where you want to go back to. I've been playing this game for over 4 years, so I've seen them change a lot of things, but not the animations tend to stay the same. So just look for a little, looks like a black hole looking icon, and it's important to get all your ships back there before the timer runs out. Because when the timer runs out, the red star blows up and anything left outside your jump gate will be destroyed. Exception of those that have the module sanctuary. Alright, so when you get back there, I'm going to jump them back out and hit our home key. And that's how you do it. When everyone's back out, you head over to your research station with your art shipments. If it was a white star, they call them artifacts, but artifacts do not go to research stations. They just automatically disappear once they jump back out. But white stars, that's a whole nother animal and is covered in my other videos. But anyway, back to the research station. This is where you make most of your money, aside from running shipments in your own solar system. Once you put them there, there are only 4 slots. Once it's full, you can't fit any more. But this one is obviously done, so we're going to view the results. Gain XP, credits. Again, that's your money right there, because you use that for upgrades. Hydrogen fuel, and these are just blueprints for modules. So once you reach a certain amount, you're able to use those blueprints to upgrade the different levels of your modules. Okay, and it filled up again. You can also salvage, which I highly discourage unless you have a lot of them and need money now, because it's a penalty. Like, you'll not maximize. Like, for instance, I made 3,400 credits when it fully researched. Salvage will only give me 2,000, and not even 1,000 worth of hydro. Plus, it'll give you 0 modules, blueprints. So, if you do find yourself like you plan on going on vacation, or you just want to save your artifacts, shipments, you just move them to a planet. Let's see, these are full, so I'm going to send them over here to this planet right here, or a moon of a planet. Still generates shipments, even if they are moons. And when you get there, you're going to click on the planet, hit shipments icon, and unload your shipments. To do that, you just click your shipments from your transport ship, and now it's on the planet. And you can store as many as it holds, depending on the level of the planet. The only downside to this is once you put shipments on the planet, they no longer generate shipments. So you could have maybe 1 shipment here. It will not generate anymore until these 2 are taken off the planet. See the change, more shipments in 4 minutes. But once I put them on there, outposts that store more than more artifacts do not generate new shipments. Oh, okay. All right, my mistake. Artifacts. They call them artifacts for everything now. Okay, so artifacts from the red stars on the planets. So once they're on there, cannot generate shipments. Okay, and that's about it. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you guys learned something. Take care.